people actually living in storage units because they can't afford or cannot get approved for an apartment or a townhome or even a studio or an efficiency. And so they have been forced to find an alternate solution, which in these cases was actually living at, not just living out of, but living at their storage unit.
This is my storage unit bedroom. It's a mess because I'm trying to get moved. Evicted, but I lived here for 8 months. See my insulation pieces? It's a noodle. This is my bed.
There is, in another set of videos also, he's talking about cooking outside, which is good that he went outside. Some of these people don't. They have these tabletop burners. That's a huge fire hazard. How do you have enough power to refrigerate your salads and your cold foods? That's another question that I have.
Here's what it looks like in the storage unit. You can see a bed right there, all set up with bedding, and a sketchy looking loft that's built up with all the items on.
Same thing that the other person did, built up a loft, put all their stuff to store it. They had a bed. Similar story.
Top, you can see a TV that's set up right there underneath this loft structure. There's candles on this table, which is a potential fire hazard. Coats are hung up over the door and multiple items on display. For those of you that are wondering why we don't allow people to live in a storage unit, even if it seems like maybe they're not causing a bunch of problems, it is illegal for us to allow people to live in storage units. They're not habitable. We're not providing the necessary things that they need for occupancy by law, so we have to terminate. It's for legal and also safety and security reasons. The way we figured out that this tenant was living on site is there's a few different things that we watch. When we check keypads, we see who is staying after access hours, and this tenant had done this multiple times. We also noticed that this tenant was leaving items outside of the unit and in the exterior hallway that were there.
And how I lock myself in here to ensure that no one comes in here is I use this rope and I put it under my TV stand, and that makes it to where this door can't open from the outside. I've also dummy locked it to where it looks like someone isn't in here and they've got their shit locked up. So when the employees walk by, they don't know I'm in here.
To see this is shocking to me. I'm not surprised, but shocked that people have been reduced to living this way. We know that there's people that live in their cars. We know that there's people that are homeless. We know there's people living in shelters. And apparently there's people that have taken it to this step of living in a storage unit.